Okay, welcome back. We are, I don't know, I didn't do a video yesterday. As you might know, I'm going to Taiwan very soon, and by very soon I mean in less than 24 hours. I'm going to Taiwan. Not Thailand, Taiwan. A lot of people, including myself, get it confused because Taiwan is not as much of a popular destination. But that's where I'm going with my brother. Leaving tomorrow morning, so today's Tuesday, we're leaving tomorrow morning pretty early. Like, the flight, first we go to Seattle, then we have a few hours layover, and then we go from Seattle straight to Taipei. 10-hour flight, not that long. About the same distance to get to Tokyo, I think. But that's what it is. So yesterday I had a really bad day. I don't know what was wrong with me. Mentally, just bad. I started my morning just really bad, and I just couldn't get in the right headspace for anything. Really, really just terrible day. And I hate to say it, but I just legitimately had a bad day. Emotionally, physically, I was not there. So I came to the gym. I was missing a piece for my tripod, and so I didn't record. I did 2 workouts, and that was it. And I didn't do anything else. I just went back home and tried to do some work, and then I just laid down all day, which was terrible because I have so much to do before Taiwan still. My chest is still kind of sore. So I'm just getting a round body, what is it called, full body, upper body workout. So we're gonna do a little bit of chest, a little bit of shoulders and back, some triceps and biceps. Just kind of maybe one of each. Maybe 2 chest, 2 back, we'll see. But that's it for today. I got that new tricep rope pull down thing, I wanna really try it. I'm finally becoming one of those people in the gym that bring their own attachments. So anyway, today I still have to change out 3 parts of the wheelchair that I'm bringing to make it, just better. And then I have yet to plan anything for Taiwan. I still need to, figure out kind of roughly where we're gonna go and what we're gonna do in general for most of the days. And then we can choose what to do on which day. But there are some things, like I want to go to some nightclubs, get the music scene going, dance a little bit, see how that is. And we're going to be there for a little bit more than a week. We lay in Thursday night, so then we have Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then we're there until the following Monday morning we leave. So 2 weekends, which is key. I've learned that when traveling, if possible, it's best to maximize the amount of weekends that you're there, because I'm not going to go to a nightclub I'm not crazy party, but good music, dancing, having fun. I'm not going to do that on a Wednesday night. I'll do it on a Friday night. So I'll have 2 Fridays as an opportunity to do that. My brother and I are going to get haircuts there and stuff. I mean, you'll see. We're going to be doing as much vlog video as possible. We're going to be doing quite a lot. And then, packing. We're not going to pack much at all. So that way we're kind of forced to explore, maybe do a little bit of shopping and whatever. So that's what it is. But today I'm pretty busy. I never ended up editing or uploading. Obviously, uploading follows editing. The arm day that I did with Isaiah on Saturday. So my posting has been behind, and I might stop doing gym videos once I'm back from Taiwan. I might stop because I'm trying to get in and out of the gym faster. So if I can get in around 6 or 6:30, and if I can leave before 8 a.m., that gives me much more time for my work day. because as it is now, I start work a little bit later in the day, and it just kind of throws me off. Oh, I'm feeling this way more in my shoulders than I should. But anyways, so the gym videos might stop. They might stop, or they might be just less frequent. I might only do them 2 or 3 recordings per week. You know, maybe when I'm doing it with Isaiah, because it's more fun to watch our conversations and we're pretty funny together. But I really, really, really want to put more time, energy, and effort into the WheelchairDNA OG stuff, you know, so the traveling and everything like that. I was recently talking to some people who haven't traveled, who are in a wheelchair, and I realized that, you know, I've traveled so much that I have a lot of knowledge to share, and I want to share it. So I'm going to be doing, you know, some more videos about traveling, hopefully a lot more, growing my channel more, you know, get back to the roots of how to put on shoes, how to do this, how to do that. And more kind of life vlogs as well, you know, just kind of, okay, well, at some point, somehow, this got paused. I don't know what I ended up saying or not saying. That sucks, actually. What? How did that even happen? Whatever. All I was saying, I don't know what got missed or not. All I'm saying is gym videos might slow down, and then I'm going to focus more on lifestyle, kind of what I do on the weekends maybe, and whatever like that. Okay, that's pretty good for chest. Let's move on. Alright, so I got these straps here for when I do some back stuff. Hoping to go pretty heavy with that. And yeah, so hopefully I haven't missed too much from pausing that previous video. But today's gonna be a pretty quick workout. Not much going on because I don't want to take too long, but I don't think I'll be working out much while I'm how much weight do I do? Put there's no 35, 25 minutes in, I guess. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting trip. I mean, the way I usually travel is I just make a list of things that I want to do, and then I'll figure them out day by day, which one to do, just depending on what works. So we'll see how it goes planning wise, but I'm really not sure. I don't know. It's hard to make a strict plan. It's hard to make not a strict plan. Traveling is, it's interesting. It's tough, you know. Like, I don't really know what we're going for, what we're doing, but I do at the same time, if that makes any sense. Like, obviously there's stuff that my brother and I want to do. We don't know which days to plan it, which days to do it. And then there's the friend of mine who lives in Taipei, and he's available to hang out, but at the same time, he doesn't want to be on camera, so how do we coordinate what to do with him, what to do without him, stuff of that sort. It's hard to explore a new area kind of without a plan, because I like to just openly explore. I like to just openly explore the city, walk around, get lost, get found, and kind of discover cool things. But at the same time, the city is so big that if you don't have a rough idea of where you want to go and what you want to do, then you might end up missing a lot of things, you know? So I have to, you know, there's the big ticket items like the museum and the Taipei 101 tower and stuff. And we'll do that stuff for sure. But then it's like, how do you find, you know, like the hidden gems or the good food, not just the touristy food? Or how do you find this, that, and the other thing? It's tough because, you know, how do you find little fun pop-up events that are going on? So maybe in this one little area, maybe at a park, there's a kind of like a farmer's market, right? Knowing about that stuff is tough to find it because I don't know where to look, I don't know how to look for it, anything like that. I just texted my friend and yeah, I was telling him I'm not ready for Taiwan because I really haven't done much planning, and he said I've had so much time. It's true. Pretty much every day I talk about how I have so much that I need to do for Taiwan, and then I do none of it. I've been really bad lately. I feel like I'm in such a weird limbo state in my life. Okay. Well, let's do this. Alright, bit of an interesting angle here, but we did flies, we did bench press. Now we're gonna move on to some back. This might be the only back exercise for today. I think it should be. Yeah, I'm getting kind of low on time here. Yeah, so gonna just do this one back workout most likely. Then we're gonna hit some tricep push downs. Or no, we're gonna do shoulders first. For shoulders, we're gonna do the rear delt thing with the cables because that really targets my delts good, and I already got some front delts kind of secondary from the chest workout. So I'm gonna fix my posture here. I find myself leaning down to get myself in the frame and talk more directly to the mic, but then it ends up being terrible for my posture. Yeah. So I'm not gonna use these gloves yet. I'm gonna hit a few sets here, and then I might go into the wraps just to give myself that extra good squeeze and push. So it's you know, I think wraps are useful because that's way too late, because they take away the grip part of it. I am not, you know, I think having the grip as part of the workout is good, but you have to mix it up, because what you get as an exercise with using the grips is essentially a totally different exercise. So it's like doing two different workouts pretty much, and you're targeting different parts of the muscle, not different parts of the muscle really, but you're getting a different form with it. Maybe you're able to do higher weight, squeeze more, or you're able to do more reps in total. So they're definitely worth using, not to supplement your grip, but to add new variations to your workouts. And I think that's a better way to view it. And now we're gonna get really into it here. So I'm gonna shut up. All right, check this out. So when I was working out with Isaiah, you know, he's got his bag of goodies, and I started to think, you know what, if I want to have the best workouts, I have to start investing. And here we are. We got a triple layer rope here, which is great because I can get the triceps all the way down past my, what do you call it, legs. But the normal ropes are about this long, and when I get down to here, when I start to pull out, it goes flat like that. So this gives me more kind of V angle, and it's awesome. And if I want, I can also grab here, up here, and this still is pretty good. And I could even do kind of one of these, so less focus on the grip, because when I'm doing the other rope types, they have that knob at the end, and you always gotta grip it and it starts to slip. So even if I'm doing face pulls, this is good because it wraps around my hand and the grip isn't as important. So I will probably need to find some workouts that focus more on my grip strength. doing dead hangs is hard because typically when I grab the bar up above, it has to be within reach, which means there is no true dead hang, because if there were, and I'm dead hanging and I'm not touching the ground, that also means I wouldn't have a way to reach it, unless I had someone help lift me up, but that's also really tough without two people. It takes two people to help lift me up, so anyway, I'm gonna figure something out. But for now, for these triceps, we're gonna have a good one with these. And then we're gonna maybe we'll do a little bit of biceps, and then we're probably gonna be done. Probably. I might try to do a couple pull-ups just for the love of the game. The lighting here is really bad. Anyway, last talking segment right here. I love you. Goodbye. I will see you during my vlogs to Taiwan. So look forward to those, and we'll keep going from there.